So students, as we have studied further that how transport has led to increasing consumption of energy and the three major automobiles manufacturer in the US. The second one is household things. Lifestyle has affected the use of household appliances, most of which are used with the help of energy. Recently introduced electric household appliances are refrigerator, washing machine, air coolers, air conditioner, heater, water heater, mixer grinder, electric press, television, computer, music system, and many more. Daily life of people is getting more and more dependent on these appliances. As a result, more energy is consumed by using these appliances. Often in the summer season, the electricity shortage is experienced, especially in the developing countries where energy production is less and energy consumption is more. During summer season, the electricity or power consumption increases abruptly in the tropical countries because of the increasing use of air conditioner and air coolers. Power cuts therefore become a common phenomenon. All industries, offices, and other institutions face power cuts. It causes adverse effects on the industrial growth and trade. To compensate the electricity cuts, people use generators which consume a lot of diesel. Use of generators also cause air and noise pollution, besides overutilizing of the fossil fuel. Nowadays, the electric inverters are very common in the areas where power cuts are frequent. These inverters are used with the shortage battery. It is a lead storage battery with sulfuric acid inside. It is not environment friendly. It needs continuous charging. Therefore, it is another factor that leads to increasing consumption of electricity. The third one is through industrialization. Today is an era of industrialization. All developing countries are passing through this stage of economic development. It is fast picking up even in the less developed countries. All industries use different type of machineries. All machines run with electricity or power. As the number of industries increases, the power consumption also increases with it. With technological changes, the machinery is undergoing a massive change. Earlier, iron was melted in the furnaces that used coal as fuel. Now, electric furnaces are used which consume a lot of energy. So here you can see the electric furnace. They are preferred over coal heated furnace because they do not cause much pollution. However, in the power deficit area, their working is affected adversely. Therefore, diesel run generators are used during power cuts, which causes air and noise pollution. Through trade. Trade is directly associated with the industrialization. As industrialization, trade also grows. In the developing countries, industrialization is fast picking up. As a result, trade is also picking up. With the entries of MNCs, multinational companies, in the developing countries, competition emerged in the market. Trade activity, therefore, has become very sensitive and important for the production of goods. Such companies are establishing their offices and showrooms in most of the cities in developing countries. They make maximum use of electronic media. All their offices and showrooms are air conditioned, which consume a lot of energy. Working hours of these companies are also longer for quick and efficient delivery of goods. effective and fast transport means are used. These means of transport again consume lot of energy in the form of fossil fuel. So the use of synthetic material, the first one is plastic. Man has been using plastic since early times in an effort to preserve the dead, and the early Egyptians soaked burial wrappings in the natural resin. In the 19th century, lac secreting insect was noticed. The material secreted by this insect was called shellac. It was used to make buttons, phonograms, records, frames. During the same period, certain trees were noticed. The sap secreted by these trees was used in the insulating coating of electric wires. In 1839, Charles Goodyear invented vulcanized rubber accidentally when a sulfur-coated piece of rubber fell on gas stove. The vulcanized rubber is used in the making of auto vehicle tires. Many researchers later led to the modern plastic development. It is amazing to note that plastic is made up of carbon-containing organic molecules. Plastic good can be made hard like stone, strong like steel, light like wood, transparent like glass, and elastic like rubber. Because of these features, plastic goods are becoming popular. Plastic is used in a number of things like car, computers, telephones, textile, pillow, mattress, and many other things. Its use is discouraged because it is non-biodegradable. Plastic goods do not easily break down into simpler compounds. After the plastic goods are discarded, it is difficult to decompose them because they are not biodegradable. Landfills in most of the countries are packed with plastic things. Scientists are working on making plastic biodegradable. Some success has been achieved when scientists mix starch in the plastic. When such plastic is thrown into soil, the bacteria consume the starch, causing the polymer molecule breakdown. It causes the plastic to decompose. So here, as you all can see, how the plastic can be made biodegradable. All type of plastic can be recycled. The plastic goods have to be segregated before recycling because all types of plastic cannot be recycled collectively. The second one is detergents. Detergents are used in the removal of dirt from the dirty surfaces. Until 1940, soap was a major detergent used for cleaning. Today, many more detergents are used for cleaning the surfaces. Along with the soap, which still maintain its position among various detergents act on a surface. Therefore, they are also called surface active agents or surfactants. Earlier, soap was made from fat. In World War II, there was shortage of fat, therefore other sources of detergents were looked for, and many synthetic material became the source of detergents. With the advent of washing machines, many new detergents were made. The third one is paints. Paints are used to protect and decorate the surface. Paints are formed by a pigment and binders. Pigment is a substance that provides color, and binder is the liquid that solidifies when exposed to air. The binder is obtained mainly from linseed. The paints were used even in the ancient times when people used to crush mineral and mix it with the animal fat to make a wide range of paint-like materials. Today, most of the pigments are obtained from inorganic compounds. However, some organic compounds are also used. The solvent or thinner is obtained mainly for turpentine. Many synthetic solvents are also used. Manufacturing of paints involves many methods that are not environment friendly. The waste generated by paints industry pollutes the land, water and air. The fourth one is refrigerants. Refrigeration is a process of cooling. It is used to maintain low temperature so the perishable things can be stored. Refrigeration controls the growth of bacteria and adverse effect of the through chemical reactions. By lowering down the temperature, we can control the growth of bacteria. Refrigerants is a cooling substance that helps in cooling and circulates in the refrigerator. Every refrigerant has its specific boiling and vaporizing temperature. The most widely used refrigerant is dichlorofluoromethane. Popularly, it is known as refrigerant 12. It has been used for many years. It is a synthetic chlorofluorocarbon or CFC. Other popular refrigerant or refrigerator 11 or refrigerant 22. Recent discoveries reveal that CFCs possess a greater danger on the ozone layer in the atmosphere. Therefore, their use is being discouraged. It is difficult to stop the use of CFC. Therefore, it has been decided by all the refrigeration companies that they will phase out the use of CFC in the near future. Some alternative of CFCs have been found. The synthetic chlorofluorocarbon CFC, when used as a refrigerant, vaporizes at minus 6.7 degrees Celsius.